Hello everybody and welcome along to World of Tanks with the Noob Player. Noob Player is me, Jeebus, with my buds Grizz and Aruni. And today we are watching Grizz in his Comet on Fiery Salient, and he tells me that this is a pretty good round, so let's wait and see what happens. Now there's a couple of different ways to play in Fiery Salient, or I think Prokhorov is its other name. I prefer to do what Grizz is doing at the moment, mostly because I have Russian mediums and they don't have very good gun depression. But what I like to do if I'm starting either the north or the south really is to use the speed and mobility of my medium tank to get up on the hill as fast as I can. Usually from the northern side where Grizz is spawned, it works out a little bit better as well. If I had really good gun depression, I'd be more interested in fighting in the middle, but usually in most of the Russian tanks, if you try to go there, you can't really get any shots off, and even if there's only one artillery like there is in this one, you'll get splashed until you're dead. But here we go, Grizz is taking up one of my favourite spots just in here. I usually get it a little bit further in behind the bushes, which is what he's doing now. And as long as you've got guys in the middle spotting, you can often get some good side shots in. Unfortunate not to do damage there. But that scout was on the move pretty well. At the moment Grizz doesn't have much support, so there's no point trying to push up on top of the hill any further. Not until those heavies arrive anyway. And why would you when there's targets down below at the moment anyway? So I hope everybody had a good Christmas and a good New Year's. I was hoping to get this video up before Christmas, but everything got crazy and hectic as it usually does, so I've only just got it ready to go now. Hopefully I'll have 2 or maybe even 3 videos up this week, and then I'll try to get back to what was my normal schedule of putting videos up every Sunday, but we'll just have to wait and see how things go. It's still slightly crazy time of the year. I'm still on holiday at least, but we'll be back at work soon enough, unfortunately, which will limit the time I've got to spend doing this. So a fairly slow start to this battle so far for Grizz. He's in a good spot, but nothing's really getting lit up within range down in the mid for the most part. Here we go. It's potential target. That doesn't seem to be too interested in shooting it. There he goes. So there we go. Nice side shot. Easy penetration, even if it is a tier lower. So once you've taken this position, excuse me, I've still got a cold from before Christmas somehow. Once you've taken this position, what you really want to do is just drive anything that's trying to push up on the mid down from the mid. What that does is it means that they can't spot your guys who are in the middle there, which protects them from anything that's up on the hill facing you. And then once you've got the rest of the enemy away from that little mid spot as much as you can, then you go up and light the stuff on the hill. There's plenty of stuff up on the hill from Grizz's team at the moment, so that would suggest that there's not much there, and it's probably a little bit safer to push forward like he's doing. But still plenty of things to shoot down below. There's good lead on those shots. I always find it quite hard to hit the scouts, but Grizz clearly did a better job than I usually do. And here we go, so stuff camping down in the railway, you get that. I think there was actually a hit on the unspotted tank destroyer. And this is just ripping them apart. Nothing he could do. That shot went a little bit low, so I didn't quite get the kill, but decent amount of damage. It's just under 1,000 damage already, and still only about 2/3 of the enemy's been spotted, so that's good going. Lovely shot there to pick up the first kill. Now that the KV-1 sport is a tier lower, it's certainly not as fearsome as it used to be. I don't even find the KV-85 to be that scary to come up against, to be honest. It's been well and truly nerfed. But to be fair, it needed to be. The KV-1 sport was ridiculous.
Ready to fire. That one didn't go through. Target unlocked.
Now, getting the rear of a heavy tank is lovely thing to do, and that heavy hasn't even managed to turn his turret to face him yet. He'll be dead before he does. Second kill. 1,356 damage, I think that is. That's not bad going at all. there's a little tricky spot coming over the ridges here, particularly because you'll find artillery to your left usually. There we go, I think there's one there, yep. And it was the O-knee, I think, that splashed Grizz then. I find the Japanese heavy line to be really frustrating. It doesn't seem to matter how much range they've got, they'll always smash you with an HE shell for a bunch of damage. But Grizz picks up his 3rd kill and just misses out on the 4th kill. That shell was going a bit wide and somebody else got him before he could. And now the artillery goes down. 4th kill. What's that? 1838 damage now. Oh, very good round. I would imagine that most people who have sort of at the average level of World of Tanks skill, like the new plat tends to be, would be pretty happy with a round like this. I certainly would be. You know you're going to make a decent amount of silver on this one. You've helped your team out pretty good. You should win. So it's just a matter of what else you can pick up now. I don't think at that range the British tank destroyer's got too much to worry about from the Comet gun. You'll have to get a lot closer to pick the shots off. A lot easier, a lot better. Hopefully that is a British tank destroyer. I'm watching this in a relatively small window whilst I do the voiceover, so it's actually a little bit hard to tell. Now the real danger here is that Japanese heavy can fire HE and just destroy Grizz. But he's managed to get the side of the turret there. A couple of shots in, hopefully, to pin. Yep. And then just needs to hit the shoulders if he can to pick up the kill. And he does. 5th kill, contesting a Topgun now. And there's that British tank destroyer. Hardly any damage done to it yet. Actually quite a tricky proposition. They usually fire fairly rapidly. Don't do a huge amount of damage, but it's just really hard to pin them. So you kind of need help, which is where the IS-2 is going to come in handy. One of them will take the shots while the other one can get the damage down. Good shot to penetrate there. And he's going to have to hurry if he wants to get the top gun from this one, but he misses out. So now it's just a scout to find and kill. And he was trying to hunt our artillery by the looks. And Grizz is going to go try and hunt him. A lot of dead tanks in his wake. It's just a cruise now. You can see that with a medium tank as well, like going up on the hill to start off with is not a bad ploy because you've got the mobility to go cover other sides if you have to. Oh, it's not even a scout that's left, it's a medium. Oh, there's no shot there, Grizz. Oh, and he just misses out on the top gun as well. That's a pity. But let's go take a look at the post-game stats. And there we go. Not a huge amount of silver, but a high caliber reward and a decent whack of XP, 3,187. You'd have to be pretty happy with that. And if we look, some of that will be event based. There we go, 1500 event. So base of 1062, that's pretty good going, I think. I certainly struggled to get decent games in with the Comet, and then with the ×2, it's just a really good whack altogether. Looking at the damage, it looks like he was well and truly top damage. Heaps more than anyone on his team, and certainly a lot more than anyone on the opposition as well, and smashed them all on XP as well. So great game from Grizz, and I guess that's how you play the Comet. I should take notes because I suck at it. Anyway, thanks very much for watching everybody, and we'll see you on the next video.